Okay, good morning everyone.
Good morning, Leila.
Okay, welcome everyone to another reading. We'll continue our book reading this morning, Advanced Selling Strategy by Brian Tracy, and we're in chapter 8, which says Prospecting, Filling Your Sales Pipeline. Yesterday on page 298, we read about the face-to-face first meeting. This is actually the first time where you are going to meet your client with whom you've scheduled an appointment or a meeting with to sell, not sell rather, talk about your product and services, the benefits and the features of your product and services, and how it is going to benefit that company. Today we're looking at the 4 gambits to open the first call, the 4 gambits to open the first call, which is what we'll be looking at this morning. So there are 4 gambits you can use in the first meeting to continue the process of lowering resistance and skepticism. The first gambit is to open with gratitude. Mr. Prospect, thank you for seeing me. I know how busy you are, and I very much appreciate you giving me a few minutes of your time. I'll be brief. Whenever you thank anyone for anything, you raise their self-esteem and make them feel better about you. Whenever you say thank you for something that the prospect does for you, you can cause this prospect to like and respect you more. The second opening gambit is building expectancy. This is very powerful. It arouses curiosity and interest and arrests the complete attention of the prospect. You say something like, you're really going to like what I have got to show you, or what I have got to show you could revolutionize the way you do business, or our company has developed a process that can cut your computing cost in half within 30 days. Whatever you say, it should trigger the unconscious response of whose job responsibility includes deciding on the product or service you sell. He or she will be eager to find out more about whatever it is you are selling. The third opening gambit is reversal. You can use this when you sense a high degree of resistance towards you as a salesperson. These prospects may have had some negative experience with pushy, aggressive salespeople and is very tensed about finding himself in a similar situation. You use reversal by opening with the words, "My prospect, before I begin, I want you to know that I am not here to sell you anything. All I want to do today in our few minutes together is to ask you a couple of questions to see if there isn't some way my company can help you achieve your goals." If you really want to impress the prospects, prepare a written agenda of 3 to 5 questions that you want to discuss with him in the time you have together. Give the prospect 1 copy of the agenda and tell him that these are the areas you would like to explore. Ask him if that would be all right. If he says yes, you can open with these words. Before we begin, may I ask you a question? What exactly do you do here? When you deflect the focus of the conversation away from trying to sell him something and onto a series of explanatory questions, and then you ask him a direct question about his work and career, he will almost invariably relax and open up. From then on, focus all your attention on him and his situation. Ask good questions and listen attentively to his answers. Perhaps the most disarming question you can ask to relax prospect and get him or her talking is, how did you get into this business? that is line of work. Most people are fascinated with their career paths, and if you ask him about his, he will usually be happy to tell you about himself, giving you an opportunity to listen and build trust. The fourth gambit you can use at the initial meeting is to start with the problem. The very best sales presentations, either live or on radio, television, or in print, begin with a statement of the problem and move to the solution offered by the product or service. It is the same as the initial meeting with the prospect. You can say, Mr. Prospect, healthcare costs are increasing at a rapid rate in every company in your industry. Our company has developed a way to get them under control and keep their increase to the rate of inflation. With an opening statement like this, your prospect should respond with these magic words. What is it? The response enables you to flow into the next part of the prospecting meeting by saying, before we get started, may I ask you a couple of questions? When the prospect is giving you permission to proceed with your questions, you begin the examination phase of sales consultation, learning as much as you possibly can about the prospect situation before you move towards your diagnosis and prescription. So this is where we'll stop for our reading this morning. 4 gambits to opening the first call. These are the 4 processes you can use in your first meeting to open a sales conversation with your client or with your customer. First of all, you have to open that sales conversation with gratitude. That is saying thank you. Give us an example here of saying thank you to your prospect, like thank you for meeting me, thank you for giving me your time, thank you for making this meeting possible. Anything, just give gratitude to make your prospect feel better about meeting you. It will make them feel like their time and attention is worthy of what you have to say to them. The second opening gambit is building expectancy. This is where you build arousal, build curiosity. It helps to totally arrest the attention of your prospect or your client about what product or what services you have to talk about to them. If you can remember what we read yesterday, you're not going to sell your product and service, rather you're going to sell a solution. So start with the solution, start with the problem, first of all, then you go down to the solution. So whatever thing you're saying to that client or the customer at that initial stage should trigger an unconscious response that will make this prospect or client want to know what it is that you have to sell to him that is so important. Then the third opening gambit is reversal. So you can use this when you sense a high degree of resistance towards you as a salesperson. This prospect may have had some other negative experience with pushy and aggressive sales representative. So most people, when having, or most prospects, when you meet them, when you're having this sales conversation, they may feel, they may want to resist, like, okay, there's no need, I don't think I need this product, I don't think I need these services. But use the reversal method. How do you use that reversal method? Focus on the solution. Ask questions. Focus on the solutions of your products and services. So, okay. Then the fourth gambit you can use in initial meeting is to also start with the problem. Like I said before, when presenting your product and your service, what you should do is to start with the problem that product or that services will be, your product and service that you're selling out will be able to solve. This will help to build curiosity, attention for that customer. He would want to know more about your about your product and your service, and he wants to know what they can do for him. Just like he told us in previous videos we've read, you approach any sales meeting or any sales conversation with the approach of a doctor. What you first of all do is to find out what the problem is, diagnose before you can start prescribing. Once you've asked questions to find out what the problem is, in the process of this sales conversation, you'll be able to know how to put out your benefits and features of your product out there before any other thing. So this is your stuff for this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.